Today on The Bleeding Edge, we give you a look at the 2008 holiday lineup for the Microsoft Zune platform. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Bleeding Edge TV. I'm Andrew Edwards, and today we're going to be giving you a look at the 2008 holiday Microsoft Zune lineup. And basically, we did one of these last year where there weren't anywhere near as many options as there are this year. So we figured we'd do it again and show you what's on available on sale wherever you shop as it pertains to the Microsoft Zune. So let's just jump right in right now, and we'll start with this one. This is what they were actually selling last year. This is the Zune 80, which features the silverish back. This is actually being phased out, but you can still find these online for about 150 bucks, so good deal. But the newer versions of the Zune, which is right here, and I'll hold those side by side for a moment. You can see the newer Zune 120 has a glossy finish as opposed to the matte finish of the 80. And then on back, the Zune 120 is black as opposed to silver. And of course, you get 40 gigs more storage space, which is nice. And these retail for $250. So for $250, you get yourself a 120 gigabyte Zune. They also have a special edition that they just released a little bit ago. For $279, which is $30 more, you get the Gears of War 2 limited edition Zune, which is also like the 120, it's glossy on front, but on the back, it has the Gears of War cog tag there. So a little bit of a collectible if you're into Gears of War 2 and you want a digital audio player. Zune's where it's at. Now they just announced these two new colors. Here you see blue and red. No additional hard drive space on these. They are silver on the back, but you do get a different color. And these are only available through the Zune Originals program, which basically means you buy these with some sort of neat design on the back. And I'll show you a Zune Original in a moment. But the base price for these is also $250, so no difference from the original Zune 120. Then you have the smaller Zunes. You have the flash players. So this is a Zune 16, which is 16 gigabytes. It sells for $200. They also have an 8 gigabyte version, which sells for $150. And that's the flash version. So you have the flash, and these are all hard drive based over here, these larger ones. So we've got a Zune Originals package that we're going to be showing you a bit more in depth in a future episode. But long story short, you go to Zune Originals and you choose an artist. You get a piece of art from the artist. This one just happens to be named Sam Flores. Gives you a little bit of background on him. And this is the Zune. We got a red Zune 8. And as you can see, the smaller flash Zunes are also available in multiple colors. So we got the red 8, and on back, you see we have art from Sam Flores right there on the back of the Zune. And if you want this custom experience, which is actually it's a nicer package, you get more with your purchase, and it's presented really nicely. It's only a little more than $14 extra. So if you want to have your Zune customized, there are tons of artists. You can do it with the smaller flash Zunes or on back of one of these to get a larger design. You just take the base price of the Zune, add about 14 bucks, and you get a Zune Originals. Very cool gift if you're considering going that route. So that's the hardware. As far as the Zune itself, you can purchase music on there just like you can iTunes or Amazon or any of those other places. But where it really shines is the Zune Pass, where for $15 a month, you get unlimited access to their entire catalog, or just about their entire catalog. And you also get to keep 10 of those tracks a month, every month, so that even if you cancel your subscription, you still have music that you actually own and that you can listen to. Now let's move on to accessories, because this year they also have a lot of accessories that they've put out there. And let me just start with a few cases. So here we have the Griffin iClear, which is a hard plastic case that'll hold your Zune. This is only $20. So if you're looking for something that'll just kind of protect it from shock, dropping it on the floor, so things like that, that's the iClear case there from Griffin. Griffin also has an armband case for the smaller Zune. So basically you put your Zune in there, slip it in. You can wear this while you're jogging or working out or anything like that. That one will run you $22.99. Available at Target and Circuit City. They also have some nice fashion cases. This is an Incipio. This is the Orion case for Zune. And actually if you slip a Zune in there, all the way down, there's a little thing you can just pull on the back to bring your Zune out, just to remove it a little bit easier than normal. And this one sells for $20 as well. And then Incipio also has another case which actually opens up more like a wallet. Let me just take that out of there. So you can slip a Zune into this wallet style case. Let me get that in there. This is $19.99. And you can just button your Zune in there like that. Have access to all the controls and everything, front and bottom. Moving on. A couple other cases from Belkin. Same thing. Belkin actually has an armband that you can use for the larger Zunes. So if you wanted to do a Zune 120, you can just slip that into there. Whoa! I'm not gonna try to. Why not? Why not force it in? Show you how it works. There it is. So with the Zune 120, you can actually strap that to your arm and go jogging with that. A little bit heavier, obviously, but if you have a lot of music or a large workout playlist, you might appreciate being able to do that. Just leave that in there for now. We also have a leather case for Zune. Oh, by the way, that armband was $12.88, so under 15 bucks. Then they also have this leather sleeve, which is also $12.88, and also for the larger Zune 120 and Zune 80. This one I like. This is the Zune Home AV Pack. If you have videos on your Zune or even just music, if you want to just listen to music, you can actually hook your Zune up to your television. Comes with a remote control that allows you to control your Zune from a distance. It supports all Zune versions, including the original Zune 30 gig. And you can export video and audio from your Zune to your TV and your home stereo system, if you have one hooked up. And the price on the Home AV Pack, that'll run you $59.99. A couple other accessories that we want to focus on are the SoundGate Core package and then the SoundGate Remote. And these actually work for a couple different digital audio players, but specifically we're focusing on the Zune version. This hooks it up to your car so that you can use the RCA cables or cigarette adapter or a mini jack or whatever you have in your car. Basically, it allows your Zune to be powered by your car and also to be heard. And if you get the add-on remote, you can even control the Zune remotely without having to actually hold the Zune in your hand trying to navigate it. So those are actually quite nice. One of them, the core package, is $60, and then if you want the remote, that'll be another $40. And last but not least, right over here we have the kicker. This is actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually styled with Zune all over the place here. So there's a Zune logo, and basically what this is it's a Zune stereo. So if you were to attach a Zune player right here, you see that turns on, it's on standby, the Zune powers up. This will charge your Zune, keep it powered, and you can actually start listening to music. And I won't do that right now, but basically this is your stereo. One neat thing about this is that you can actually take the this mini audio jack, plug it in, and if you have any other sort of player like this, you can plug that in as well and use that. So the kicker, optimized for Zune, if you will, but will work with pretty much anything that this little cable can plug into, which is nice. The kicker retails for $250. Also comes with a remote, so if you want to listen to it from across the room and manage your tunes, got a nice little remote there as well. And that's pretty much it. That's a lot to take in, but basically we think the Zune is worth it. We actually think it's a little better than the current iPod Classic. So if you want something with a lot of storage space, 120 gigs, that's a lot of space for, especially if you're a big music fan. Grab a Zune Pass, fill it up with music. and you're good to go. All these accessories are all available now. Everything you see here is available now. And if you want a cool gift, I say head over to the Zune Originals site, pick up one of those. Really cool package. Until next time, I'm Andrew Edwards. Stay tuned for more tech news through the eyes of GearLive.com.